In this video, I'm going to break down what happened and what made us take this particular trade and everything else. So stick around and watch the rest of the video. All right, so this is how it was, right? We had a nice setup right here on your USD, a beautiful drop base rally with liquidity which was left behind right here, a ton of liquidity if you can see right here. And then after that, we saw the market taking out the liquidity, and then we took this trade right, it pushed it upside a little bit, and then it dropped, taking us out right here. This was a solid setup. So if you go to the 4-hour time frame, you're going to realize that the market has been pushing to the upside. So therefore, I was trying to actually trade in that direction right here, so that we can actually catch the trade with the least resistance, right? So unfortunately, this is what happened right here. So if you go to the 30 minutes time frame, you're going to realize that we had a drop base rally, and then this is what caused a break of structure to the upside right here. That was a plus for us because that's what we always look for in the market. And then when we went to the lower time frame and found the order block right here, we waited for price to take out this liquidity which was left behind right here. These equal highs, the equal lows were actually taken out. Apart from that, we also had this Asian low which was faked out right here, and then the market came into our area. And you can see that when the market came into our level right here, we entered from here, the market pushed to the upside about how many pips? Almost like 28 pips, and then it dropped like that, and then this turned out to be a loss, and that's okay. Another confluence that we had on this particular trade was actually DXY. Let me just show you how DXY was looking. It was actually responding very well to that particular market right. You can see that I was looking at this right here. The market was actually coming to this zone here, and it quite responded a little bit to the downside right here, and then it pushed to the upside because of the news that happened today. So this is what happened. I had all the confluence. I had a lot of confluences like the DXY right here, the Asian range right here. The liquidity was taken out. You can see that it had a lot of confluences, but it still failed to work out. And like I always tell you guys, on a trade by trade basis, you are not sure what's going to happen, and no one knows what's going to happen. Literally no one knows. So it's all about being able to execute your strategy flawlessly, making sure that you are predefining your risk and really accepting the risk in advance, because we don't know what's going to happen at the end of the day. Anyone that tells you that they know exactly what's going to happen to that particular trade, they're probably lying, right? So here we try to show you the real truth about the market so that you come with the right perspective when you're coming to actually join us or anything like that. All right, so it's important for you to remember that you're going to take losses, and if there's one thing that you're supposed to be good at as a trader, is being good at taking losses, so that the losses are small, and when those bigger wins are coming, they are going to cover those losses real quickly. All right, you can see that this was taken in our private community right here. Unfortunately, it turned out to be a loss, and that's unavoidable, right? You can't control that, and that's how the market is, right? So apart from this, if you remember, we actually did forecasted NZD card. Let me just show you. Let me show you the forecast right here. The NZD card was forecasted in the morning today. It was a beautiful trade right here, and we're waiting for the market to come to this level right here. And now this is what happened on NZD card right now. It has moved really beautifully to the downside. So far, it has dropped about 15R, I think. Yeah, it dropped almost like 16 hours. Now retracing somewhere around this level right here. That's about 1 to 14 risk to reward ratio, just one trade, right? So this gives you confidence that even if you take 3-4 losses, right, you only need one trade to work out for you to be able to cover up all those losses. And that's one thing about our strategy. It has that good risk to reward ratio, such that I don't get worried when I'm taking losses, because I know they can easily be recovered by just taking one good trade, and I just need to execute. And mind you, no one knows which one is going to be a winner, right? So as long as the setup meets your criteria, you are obligated to take that particular trade setup, because it might be the winning trade that you've been looking for. If you avoid it, you might as well just avoid the base trade that would have recovered all those losses. So that's how it is. Right here, we keep it realistic so that you come with the right mindset when you're coming to trading, because you are going to lose, and there's no question about that. So the question is, how much are you willing to lose? And that's the question you're supposed to be asking yourself every time. How much am I willing to bet on this particular trade to find out if it's going to work, right? That's risk management. And once you accept the risk, you're going to be okay taking the losses because you've predefined it and you've internalized the risk such that if it happens, you still be going to be okay with that because you understand that a trade like this is going to recover all those losses, and that's how trading is, right? So that's how it is, guys. Become good at losing, become good at taking hits, and that's what's going to keep you in the game. All right, so I hope you found value in this video. If you have, make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section, share this with your friends so that they can see that losses are taken in the market. You guys, until next time, goodbye.